Y'all are looking at this image right now and probably wondering what in the hell is going on. What am I looking at? And if you didn't look at the title, you wouldn't know exactly what this person was doing. You would think that, yes, this person definitely has their hands extended out and they're touching someone or physically assaulting them, which they definitely are, but they aren't slapping this person. They're not even punching this person. What they're doing to this person is actually way worse. This person who is right here, this person right here is the same person right here. He literally took a bag that was filled with feces and shoved it into this woman's face who was sitting right here. They got her image blurred out, and she was just waiting for the train. She was waiting for the train, and he walked up and just shoved a bag of shit in her face and kept walking. Now, they have a clear look at his face because his face is all out in the open. He has no covering, and he had to have known he was being watched because there's surveillance everywhere, but they said that they're currently looking for this guy right now. Now, of course, by the time I upload this video, what I'll try to do is by the time I get ready to upload it, I'll check to see if they actually found the guy. But this is absolutely disgusting. This guy would have got try that with me. You would have gotten pushed in front of a moving train. I'm just being completely honest. A woman waiting for a train at a Bronx subway station was the latest victim of an unprovoked attack after a stranger smeared human feces on her head in the latest troubling incident in New York City's crime-plagued transit system. The stomach-turning attack took place at 5:15 p.m. on February 21st on the southbound platform at the East 241st Street station. Surveillance video from the station that was released by the New York City Police Department on Monday shows the victim described as a 43-year-old woman sitting on a bench waiting for a train. A man walks along the platform carrying a plastic bag. Suddenly, he lunges at the woman and appears to shove the bag in her face. When the woman leans forward, the attacker walks behind her and presses the contents of the bag and said to be human excrement against the back of her head and her back. The video released by the police offers a clear image of the suspect, who was seen wearing black pants, an oversized blue sweater, and a ball cap over a do-rag, and carrying a large duffel bag slung over his shoulder. The NYPD announced a reward for up to $3,500 for information leading to the assailant's arrest. The incident took place just 3 days after New York City Mayor Eric Adams rolled out the subway safety plan meant to crack down on violence and crime-ridden transport system. As part of the initiative, 1,000 police officers have been deployed on several subway lines to boost public safety. A week after Adams' announcement, Dr. Nina Rothschild, a New York City Department of Health scientist, and that's a very interesting last name, was kicked down a flight of stairs and struck repeatedly with a hammer at the Queens Plaza subway station, leaving her in critical condition. On Sunday, police picked up 57-year-old William Blount in connection with the savage attack, charging him with attempted murder, robbery, and assault. The mayor lays out how the Adams administration, in partnership with the MTA and other state entities, will confront these concurrent challenges on New York City's subway systems. Investments in people will provide immediate support and protection to New Yorkers, while investments in places like drop-in centers, safe havens, stabilization, beds, and street homeless outreach wellness vans, as well as policy changes at local, state, and federal levels, will provide medium and long-term solutions. There have been a spat of crimes committed by homeless individuals, including a breakdancer who was stabbed by a homeless man earlier this month, and Michelle Go's murder, where the 40-year-old was pushed beneath a train in January by a homeless man with a history of mental illness. So far this year, there have been 320 crimes in the transit system, a 60% increase compared to the same period last year. Crimes across the board is on the rise in New York, with murder, rape, robbery, assault, burglary, grand larceny, and hate crime rates all increasing. That is some wild shit, and no pun intended. But that is one of the most disgusting things you could do to somebody, is throw human excrement on someone or spit on someone. Those two things are absolutely disgusting. And like I said, I saw the surveillance footage, and you can like I said, you just see him walking down casually, and he just throws this or launches this bag of shit into this woman's face just because. I don't know what's going on in the New York transit system up there in New York, but it's some crazies on there. And here I am thinking down here where I'm at, the green line has some people with some questionable behavior, but I have yet to see or hear anything like this happening in the area in which I live in. The most I can see or hear about is when people actually, and I kid you not, will pee on the train. I've never seen someone actually pee on it, but people have done it, or pee in an elevator. But to actually have this happen to you, like, she's going to be traumatized by this. And I know she probably could not wait to get home and take the longest hot shower she possibly could to get that crap off of her, as well as the smell, or as much as she could get off of her. Like that, the sight of that would have just made me want to throw up. But I hope that they catch the person who did it, and he deserves it. He deserves a good ass A-Town stomping beat down for doing something that absolutely disgusting. But I want to hear from my people who follow me who are from New York. Did y'all hear about this? I want to say that y'all probably did, but you know, sometimes they like to keep stories under wraps. And if you have, what else have you heard when it comes to this? Or better yet, for all of my subscribers, share some of your craziest stories that you've seen on the public transit system. I know y'all have plenty, like, rotating around in your head that you can name right off rip. Because I know I have some that and I'm not going to go into it. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this story down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. If you are new, make sure you hit that bell to be notified every time I upload a new video or go live. All right, so I'm literally back the day after me recording the first part of the video, and I said I would insert this part in once they gave, or if they revealed who the person was by the time I uploaded this video, and they have revealed who this person is. And this is him being arrested. His name is Frank Abrokwa, and his name is spelled Abrokwa. That name just screams non-FBA. And he was arrested less than 24 hours after they saw that surveillance. And I kind of figured it wouldn't take them long to find him, because he didn't have on any face coverings to disguise himself. His face was clear as day. Like, we could clearly see who it was. But they arrested him on charges of forcible touching, menacing, disorderly conduct, and harassment. I wouldn't be surprised if he has engaged in this kind of activity before. But that's pretty much all they have right here. But like I said, they have him now. He's currently in custody. This is him right here. He looks much older right here than he did in the picture. In the picture where he is dressed the way that he is when he did the attack, he looks younger. But in this picture, he looks older. As a matter of fact, he's 37. Right here, I guess you could say he kind of looks his age. But in the other one, he looks like he's probably like in his early 30s or maybe late 20s. But again, that's just all about the attire, especially the do-rag in the fitted. But that's pretty much it right here when it comes to this story. I'm sure whatever else they come up with is going to be more so of what punishments he's going to face from here on out.